So, sir, I just went through this campaign for Shark Tank. It's quite unique and interesting, especially for, I think, uh, Gen Z and the corporate people. So, if you can just share more details about the thought process that went behind it and how the idea of corporate bidai came into action. Were there any specific inspirations that came about for the creative guys? What is a unique contribution that Tanmay Bhatt shared?
Okay, so so basically, if you're asking insights, has this been a personal somebody's personal journey? I think it is not like that. But the good part is, I would definitely say that both AIB and Tanmay and Devaya and that team, they have been working with us on Shark Tank since the last season, right? And uh, we both get each other, right? So basically, they came up with various routes, and one of the thing was basically that job versus own business, right? That was the insight with which we said that, because see, everybody thinks that I have an idea, right? But then what? After that, what? And sometimes, what is it that makes a person go and take the plunge, right? So that was the idea with which we started developing, and I think kudos to Devaya Rahul Bharti, who has made this, right? And Puneet and Deep and Tanmay, all of them together, they kept the balance very well, right? Uh, we we want the consumer to end up with a smile, right? And we also want them to get the idea behind all of this, right? So I think from the insight to the final execution, that has happened. And definitely my team, who has been working so well with them, I think we have been able to, I think the outcome is here. You are liking the campaign, people are liking the campaign, it is going around and it is inspiring people. So I think let's see how it goes.
And how are you measuring the success of this campaign?
So basically, the every platform has its own way to tell us how it is doing. So I think the view through rates, the number of reposts that we are getting, the kind of engagement that we are getting, the kind of reaction that we are getting, uh, whether it is a platform like Facebook or Instagram, but even for platforms like LinkedIn, I think that is where this promo has actually found its true connoisseurs. And and anybody who has posted this video has seen the same kind of reaction. So whether it's the corporate page of Sony which has put it out, or whether it is the makers who have put it out, or whether it is us who has put it out, I think we are getting the same kind of love. We are finding it everywhere. So I think that is what makes us. And like I said, the view through rates for this promo has been very good. So that gives us the confidence that it is doing its job.
Absolutely. Also, Shark Tank 2 has gained quite popularity in India. So, how has the show evolved in the previous years, and what were the factors that you think has contributed specifically for this growth?
So I think 3 years is not a very long journey for any format, especially when we have done something like a KBC, which is in its 15th season. I think similar is the number of seasons that we have done for Idol. So I think from that perspective, the good part is that Shark Tank has managed to capture people's imagination in within its first two seasons. If you ask me, the way it has evolved is obviously the Shark panel keeps on increasing. Second year we had one guest, Amit Jain joining in, and one new person coming in as a guest shark. This year we have six more sharks, seven more sharks, right? And apart from that, I think the kind of the ways in which we are getting people to come and showcase their talent, the entrepreneurs. So basically, this year we have a campus special. We have gone to colleges and we have asked the colleges students from the entrepreneur cell to come and participate and see where that goes. There's an ecopreneur special which is there about businesses talking about sustainability and environmental goals. And the good part is that we are getting huge response from all sides. So I think and the fact that and this is what we hear, the sharks say that they have that it's become difficult to walk unregistered wherever they go. So I think that ways, and for all the right reasons, right? So I think that ways the shark that way this platform has evolved a lot. It has got its set of credibility as well, right? Because see, at the end of the day, we are a platform which gets an investor and entrepreneur come together, and after that they evaluate each other. So for us, that has been the bigger success, wherein we have been able to get quality investors as well as we've got quality pitchers. So I think that journey from in the last 3 years has been quite good for us.
Speaking of the trends that you have observed for Shark Tank, if you can share some specific trends in the viewership or
Right.
the changes that you have observed for Shark Tank, and what new will the viewers get to see this year?
Okay. So people coming in as pitchers from tier two towns, right? That is something which you will see in this season. I think the first season people realized what it is. In the second season, they came with a lot of expectations. And in the third season, the fact that tier two towns are also coming in equal numbers basically suggests or rather showcases us that we have been able to pervade across all sections and to the smallest possible idea that exists in India. They are able to get it and they are able to come here. The second thing that we see is basically people are quite well prepared. I think in the last two seasons, the fact that these episodes are there for them to watch, they're quite prepared. They come with their basics in, right. uh, Unit economics tak unko malum hai. They are aware as to how to project it. So when the sharks see their preparedness, right, they are able to understand them better, right. This is something which we have seen from the pitcher side. From a viewership perspective, last year the kind of female viewership that we saw, digital is considered to be a male skewed platform and OTT is also considered to be a little more male skewed. But that has changed completely for us. Female viewership was in multiples compared to the first season, and we hope that this season we see that as growing for us, because the connected TV viewership has always been on an increase for Sony Live for all its content, especially for Shark Tank, which suggests the fact that it is not just an individual choice; it's a family choice. People are sitting and watching content as well. So I think these are a few trends from the pictures, from the content, and from viewership that we have seen in the last two seasons, and I hope this keeps growing in the third one as well.
Hopefully. What are the kind of partnerships that you have done for this program?
Partnerships from a marketing perspective, if you're asking, or
Sponsor-
from a sponsorship side.
Sponsorship side.
Okay, so I think the good part is that that people who have joined us from season one have remained with us, and they do so in the third season as well. There are new sponsors and there are new advertisers, I would say, who are coming on board. Right, I think the season is about to start, and the season is also around 10 weeks to go. So our sales team is able to get in a lot of new people to come and join as it goes. And obviously I think in terms of who are the new sponsors and advertisers coming on board, we will be able to update to you closer to the launch of the show. But like I said, all those who are there in the first season and in the second season, they have stuck with us. They like to be with us.
Lovely. So, apart from Shark Tank, there are so many content that Sony Live offers. What is the kind of viewership trends that you have observed?
You mean by specific content piece or overall?
Content. No, 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 overall.
So see,
For
I
content.
think so. See, I think the good part is that MasterChef for us this season, which was exclusive to Sony Live, has seen a humongous viewership for us. Not only in terms of sampling, but in terms of subscription as well. The fact that people would want to watch it, that is there. I think live sports, the variety of live sports that we have given, right, in terms of Asian Games, Commonwealth Games, we had football of various nature, right from the Champions League Two, the fact that we had Durand Cup as well, because the football because the football fan was overjoyed to see all of that coming. And then obviously the Russian Saudi League, which is there. Cristiano Ronaldo has his charm wherever he goes. So I think from that perspective, the viewership trends for us on live sports across sports, tennis per se, has been very good. Asian Games was an event, and not only for India, I think for the platform as well, it has done equally well for us. So I think if you ask me from a trends perspective, these kind of programs and these kind of live sport events, they have helped build Sony Live as a go-to destination. Originals, I think if I say a calendar year, like from Rocket, like Shark Tank again was in Jan last year. Shark Tank, Rocket Boys, Charlie Chopra, uh, and Scam 2003, which came. Rocket Boy season 2 was there. I think for the original consumer, we have been able to give them at regular intervals interesting pieces of content, and I think in this coming year we will want to build a little bit of an habit per se. So I think what MasterChef has done, we will be coming with MasterChef Tamil and Telugu uh, in this coming year very soon. And
Okay.
I think in the regional market last year, we had some great success in 2018 as a movie. We also
Oh,
had the Hollywood international Oscar winners, Everything Everywhere and The Whale, right? So I think from that perspective, we have a wholesome quality, wholesome content for the consumer. This year, I think the slate that we have in originals, the slate that we have in our regional slate, I think
hmm.
that is going to be built further. So
The
this is
focus will
what we
be
see.
that you said.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. And when I speak about the overall of OTT industry, how do you think that, what are the trends that will be dominated in the year 2024?
Habit formation, like basically a habit formation, which shows like MasterChef has been able to give the platform. I think we are launching a few format shows in that zone, right? In fact, MasterChef Tamil and Telugu is also a launchpad for us to get the consumer to keep coming back to the platform, along with originals that we will be serving them. In Even for the Hindi audiences, apart from the television content that is there, we will also be coming up with couple of originals, a couple of episodic originals, which will be coming out very soon. And the idea is to keep satiating the entertainment daily need of the consumer, or something new, but every day, right? So the idea is to see whether we how this goes. And I think even for the industry, that is what people are looking at, because originals take their time to be built, right? So you cannot have like 5 originals in a month. It doesn't work right like that. But let's see how this trend goes.
Absolutely. All right, sir. That was all with the questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Neha.
Thank
Thanks. Bye
you.
bye.